Oh my goodness. It's a universe of medicinal herbs. Oh, that medicinal herb is. Wow, there's this too. Even this one. Other than the poisonous herbs, there's an abundant amount of medicinal herbs that are beneficial to humans. Once Sir George hears of this, he'll be extremely happy. Is that the brookside the horse drank from? If I'm not wrong, I think they said that the horse stood in place, then suddenly jumped. The horse's nose was bleeding as well. Oh, isn't that the Asian twin leaf? That's right. If an animal consumes this herb, it will lose its sense of direction and die of a nosebleed. That horse must have ate some of this herb while drinking water. There's a flower that can detoxify this poison. The Helenia corniculata usually blooms at higher altitudes, so that flower will probably be somewhere at the top of this mountain. There it is. This is wonderful. The flower just happens to be in bloom right now. That horse has a chance now. It's great that I was able to harvest a lot, but because I came here in a rush, I forgot to bring a pouch. Whatever. For now, I'll just place them here.
Did that girl get possessed by some mountain ghost? Why hasn't she come down yet? For such a little thing to fearlessly go up that mountain. How suspicious.
Would you happen to have a pouch I could put stuff in?
You surprised me. Don't just jump out behind someone so suddenly.
I'm sorry.
Have you gone crazy? What's wrong with your pants?
About that, I harvested some medicinal herbs so that I could treat the horse, but I didn't have a place to put them though.
Horse? You don't mean the vice captain's horse, Howl, do you?
So, his name is Howl? Yes, the horse is in a bit of trouble after eating the poisonous herbs. I was able to find the herb to detoxify it, but…
Sir George entrusted you with a job like that? To a slave? Geez, how unusual. In any case, I don't have anything like a pouch.
Eek, I guess I have to return this unsightly state. Okay?
Sit far away from me as possible.
Yes.
Slaves cannot enter the Horse Association stable without permission.
What should I do?
Aside from the fact that she's a slave, what's wrong with her clothing?
You probably won't believe it, but this slave is following the orders of Deputy Director George of the nursing department. I am the captain's coachman, Trigger, the person in charge of this place. Sir Peter knows me, so if you are doubtful, feel free to ask him.
Sir Trigger.
What are you doing? You said you wanted to go inside. The horse can't get up, so it's not going to be dangerous.
Luckily, he's still alive. Just hold on for a little longer, Blackie. Here, try this.
Wait, are you really here under the orders of the Assistant Deputy Director? I should go check myself. You wait here for a moment.
But… He needs to eat that herb as soon as possible. What's taking the coachman so long? Why? Why are you suddenly getting up?
This is the slave. She tried to give Hal an unidentified herb, so I locked her up for the moment.
He's the man from that time. I knew that this horse was the vice captain's horse, but they were actually talking about him.
Confess what you were about to do.
I was going to treat the horse. There's this herb I was about to feed him.
Treat the horse? Just who are you to think that you can treat this horse?
Well, is it okay for me to bring up Sir George's name here? What would I do if I were to involve him in all this? But if I don't say things as they are then? I am a slave studying medicine with Deputy Director George Nanafa. I discovered that this horse had consumed a poisonous herbs. I was planning on treating him with this herb.
What? You, studying medicine with who? You.
Are you saying that you can treat this horse?
Yes, I can treat him.
That slave has completely lost her mind. Let me teach her a lesson.
No, wait. You claim that you can treat him, try it. But if this horse dies, you will die too. Kill her. Leave only her head on the castle gates.
Those dreams, were they all hinting to this? No, get yourself together. In any case, I've been given an opportunity to treat Blackie. Since it's come to this, I have to at least try. Yes, I will try my best.
In that case, feed him that detoxifying herb you have.
Yes.
You, what are you doing in front of the Archduke?
I didn't have a pouch to hold the herbs. So, I just stored them inside my pants.
You did the same thing earlier. You don't know. Shame?
Is she not a girl? Judging from her build, she's definitely a girl. A girl on the outside. She may look like a doll, but on the inside, she's like this. I'm only used to seeing girls who calculate and plan all their moves.
Here, eat this.
What a unique slave girl.
What should I do? He doesn't want to eat at all. In that case, if I run the herbs together to make the fragrance more prominent, perhaps his appetite might return. Now, please eat some. That's right, it's fresh herbs, Blackie. I'll give you some more green and fresh ones.
You can't even follow instructions. What do you mean when you said you treat him?
That slave, she doesn't have any conviction. But, if Hal had dropped Evan because he had eaten poisonous herbs then.
He ate all the medicinal herbs I brought today. From now on, if you observe him closely and keep up with treats, he will be fine.
How long will it be before the horse can start running again?
It would take about a week to recover his physical strength. 2 weeks later, he should be able to run again.
Everything you've just said better be true.
Phew, even going up and down the mountain wasn't as tiring as this.
You're to stay here until the horse recovers. If anything goes wrong, you'll be held responsible. You're to stay here until the horse recovers. If anything goes wrong, you'll be held responsible.
What? Wait. Then please relay to Lady Anna of the Cupid family that I will not be able to tend to her.
All right.
Huh. I don't think that man even remembered me. Did heaven help me? Actually, isn't it a good thing that he didn't remember? The long-haired and dress-wearing Princess Beatrice. People probably can't even begin to imagine that she's been reduced to this. No, don't think about things that relate to the Archduke. Once I have treated the horse, I won't have to ever see him again. His breathing is much steadier than before. Blackie, get better quickly and save me. Tomorrow, I'll have to go and get permission to be able to gather more medicinal herbs.
Imperial Palace Tournament 4 days prior. As the biggest event in the Nosteros Empire, the goal of the Imperial Palace Tournament is to reinforce military power through the discovery of remarkable people and the promotion of those knights that are tested. Out of obligation, these people also partake in the Empire's traversing ceremony.
By marching around the Empire, they raise patriotism and cultivate the consciousness and allegiance of the community.
Additionally, since this duchy is large enough to house many nobles, in the perspective of the Imperial Palace's opinion, it'd be like killing 2 birds with 1 stone at the same event. All of the people in the Empire are looking forward to this tournament and ceremony. Except for one person.
The world is not on my side. Shit, is it because of the Archduke's scary image he's not popular with women? At any rate, after His Majesty revealed the Archduke's marriage, not a day has gone by peacefully.
The Grand Duchy is an emissary for this ceremony. Additionally, before the ceremony, the duchy will experience an engagement ceremony.
How can a woman get engaged by herself? And to make matters worse, I'm losing my mind over the ceremony and the engagement. What jerk's engagement? Ever since Lady Vandoris had made it obvious that she's staking her claim, the number of letters have lessened. Rather, it's kind of a convenient situation. But the biggest problem is our Archduke. Why order me to deal with the marriage? He doesn't trust women. What am I supposed to do about that? I want to take a bath instead. Just when is the slave returning? I should try and contact the night squad about it.